So, if retirement is a stupid idea, then what's the point of it all? Well, today we're going to take a look at what the point of it all means. And welcome back. Brett on the Go here for Retirement Today. And today we're going to, step back just a little bit and we're going to talk about purpose. And, how sometimes purpose does not go along with popular. And it was my purpose. I came back, I retired, and I said my purpose was going to be to share with the world my concept of the world. And I'm beginning to do that through film. And we're going to talk a lot of episodes about YouTube and about all the great things about YouTube. But I started my YouTube experience in November, just before Christmas. And today, thanks to all of you, I have 5,000 subscribers. Wow, thank you. And it is my purpose. And I hope that you all enjoy it. And I hope my grandchildren enjoy it. And I have found my purpose. My purpose is showing you the world through my eyes. It'd be boring, but we're going to talk about purpose and how purpose and popularity don't go hand in hand. So, back in 1999, I started a small company in my garage called Quantum Leap Technology. And in 99, that ran about 2 years. And then from there, we rebranded to a company called Clear Edge Power. Well, Clear Edge Power, in my time, we raised $75 million. And it became a really great company. A company where, for me, knowing everyone was was the height of my day. It was my purpose. My purpose was to go into the office at 6 o'clock in the morning and try to greet everybody that came through the door. I loved my employees. And in the early days, there were 15, and then there were 20, and then there were 25, and then there were 100. And by the time that I moved on from the company, and, as they say, the founder is always the first to go. We had offices in Beijing. We had offices in Palm Springs. We had offices in Oregon in the tech industry, and we had offices everywhere. When I left, we had 450 employees. And so when I left, I think that, again, just like retirement, I called it retirement. So at that time, I was probably 40-ish. So I thought, wow, retirement, cool. I spent a lot of time watching glass blowing. I saw it first in Venice. And then I saw it in Denmark, and then, I just kept seeing it so many places. And for those of you who have seen glass blowing, it's mesmerizing. It's an amazing talent for those who are good at glass blowing. Hello, Dave. But I, lacked purpose. So when everything ended and transpired and the company later went on a few years later and was sold to Doosan, which a lot of you know as Kubota, I lacked purpose. So for the first time in my life, I was go, 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 go guy, and all of a sudden I had no purpose. And, that is probably one of the most difficult things. I think I hear studies say that 68% of people today in America haven't found their purpose. And I can see why. It's probably one of the most difficult experiences that you will tackle in your life. Purpose. So from there, and I talk about purpose and popularity because purpose is not, when you find your purpose, it's not going to be the most popular thing. I want to become a Netflix superstar. You know, I want to be the next action figure. People are going to look at you and think, what a moron. No, you can't even ride a bicycle. But, so when you think about purpose, don't think about it right off the bat as the most popular thought. So, and here's my example. So I decided that I loved glass blowing and I was going to make a business out of it. A business out of glass blowing, a business out of art, period, is like, seriously? So I found some equipment. We opened our first store in Oregon, and then we opened a superstore in Oregon. We opened another store in Bend. We opened another store in Vancouver, in Washington, and boom, all of a sudden my purpose was truly balanced my life with art. And it wasn't just the glass blowing. It brought a social aspect that even today I'm trying to replace with my YouTube channel, because I want to talk to you. I want to see what you're thinking. I want to know who you are. I want to know what your purpose is. So anyway, I found my purpose when we told people that we were starting a glass blowing business. They looked at us like, you're going to spend your money on what? Have you lost your friggin' mind? Just retire. Just enjoy life. Go to Europe. Spend a year in Europe. No, that's boring as shit. So we started this glass blowing business that turned into a monster. And, you know, how did I know it was, you know, you don't really know. You've got to get out and try things to find out if that is your purpose. And I'll tell you what answered that question for me was we opened in Oregon. And the first thing that, the first opportunity that came to us was Groupon. All of you know Groupon. Now, Groupon's nothing today, but, you know, go back 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and Groupon and Square and all of those people were nothing. Stripe. And we ran a Groupon. We ran a Groupon for our grand opening. And lo and behold, we sold 650 Groupons in 24 hours. And people looked at us like, wow, maybe that's not such a stupid idea. So finding purpose sometimes really is stupid ideas that turn into lifetimes of amazing experiences. You know, and I think back, we did, Teacher Appreciation was one of our big events. So over the years, we moved into a superstore, which was a little over 10,000 square feet, probably one of the biggest in the West. And we did, get this, I hope you're sitting down, 250,000 people a year through classes and events, team building, social events, birthday parties, Intel, AppCon, Cisco, you name it, we did. I mean, Intel flew employees up for meetings here in Oregon, and we did team building. They blew glass. Everybody loved it. Date night, there were so many things. Every day when I went to work, I had something new to do. I had someone new to talk to, and we really didn't need friends because we had customers. And, you know, that comes back to purpose. When I said glass blowing, our family members looked at us like we should be incarcerated because that was a really stupid idea. So sometimes finding your purpose is a stupid idea, but it can give you a lifelong collection of passion and meeting new people and learning new skills and doing all kinds of fantastic things. You know, so when you think about finding your purpose, don't think of it as, you know, I have to go get a list from Google and figure out which one of those things on the list that I'm going to try. It doesn't work that way. Purpose is something that's in the back of your mind that you've been wanting to try for a long, long time. And, you just plain go for it. So purpose, towards the end of our stores, and 2019 was just absolutely an amazing year. And we had built up to that with 3 stores and lots of employees and lots of customers, 250,000 people a year. And we decided that we were going to scale it back over the next 5 years or so and retire. And my idea was, I wanted to shoot film. And that is something that we did in our business all the time. We had a viral YouTube video in 2010, 2011. We had a multitude of viral videos before videos, you really knew what the hell viral meant. Excuse me, I'll spit it out, what viral meant. There was no such thing as a viral video. There was no such thing as the the YouTube partner program. There was no such thing as AdSense. There was no such thing as anything. It was just a bunch of people doing stupid tricks. And here we were filming glass blowing because people loved to watch it. We had millions of views. And, it showed us that this was an amazing idea. So, long story short, I decided that I wanted to continue to film into my retirement. So I collected a bunch of great gear, and we went on our first trip. We went on a cruise. Then we went on an 8,450-mile RV trip, and I filmed. I filmed from my truck. I filmed from boats. I filmed from zip lines. I filmed a lot. And then you learn about editing. And so, really I came back and said, what was I going to do with all of that? And I had all of this content and no home for it. So what was the most ideal thing? A YouTube channel. And the other thing about a YouTube channel versus posting on Facebook and Instagram, and I do that and TikTok, but one of the things about social media is that it is over in a day. So most things, are hot for a day and gone tomorrow, whereas I wanted to create evergreen content. And let me just give you a quick rundown on what I believe to be evergreen. When my grandchildren go on YouTube, which will still exist 20 years from now, they'll look back and say, wow, Grandpa water skied. Wow, Grandpa surfed. Wow, look at these cool places they went. Can we go there? It's evergreen. Social media goes away and those clips are deleted every, I think it's 7 days. So it's never there. Whereas YouTube, until the day you take it down, it will always be there. Always be there for your friends, always be there for your family, always be there for everyone. So trips, are going to change over time, and the way that we take trips, a lot of it may be virtual. Who knows? AI is going to change everything. Tell me, babe. Let me spit it out. All right. Back to Earth now. Tell me your purpose. Tell me your stories. Come see us. Retirement Today. Brett on the Go. Thanks for watching.